Whether she's soaking up the sun, showing off her love of wizardry, or hanging out with her favorite furry friends, Michelle Trachtenberg is always killing it with her makeup-free selfies. Who knew that a simple blue sweatshirt could make for such a glam selfie? In December 2023, Michelle Trachtenberg took to Instagram with a bare-faced snap, along with the caption, "One of my best friends dared me to take a selfie with no makeup, being dramatic. What do you think?" P.S. Saying still before any fake comment is so pathetic. I'm 38 years old and grateful. Get a calendar. If anyone was hating on Trachtenberg's appearance, this stunning photo surely shut them down, as she looked as fabulous as possible. As one fan commented, "May I be honest, you simply look younger without makeup, and most importantly, you seem happier too." While another chimed in, "Yeah, that's it. Show off that natural beauty, girl." And this dare was far from the last time that Trachtenberg rocked the no makeup vibe on Instagram. In January 2024, Trachtenberg decided to address some of the comments about her selfies. A number of people expressed concerns about her health, with some even speculating about whether or not she had buccal fat removed from her face. So she shut down all that noise with a smile and another no makeup selfie as she declared, "Fun fact, this is my face. Not malnutrition, no problems. Why do you have to hate? Get a calendar." Now that's a clapback that even Gossip Girl would be proud of. Trachtenberg isn't the only celebrity who has spoken out after being criticized for their natural skin and the aging process. Perhaps some fans forget that some of her most iconic roles happened over 20 years ago, and she's simply aging gracefully. But as far as she's concerned, haters can put a sock in it.
I would just like to let you know, before you go to sleep, what can happen.
In March 2024, Trachtenberg took an outdoors selfie with no makeup, unstyled hair, and a cozy Hogwarts sweatshirt, along with the caption, "It's good to be natural." Fans took to the comments to celebrate her casual pared-down look, with one person raving, "Yes it is, you look beautiful," and another declared, "Preach, who has time or energy for a full face?" Another commenter got a little more detailed by writing, "The problem is that people now have such a warped perception of what women look like because all the celebs are loading up with Botox, fillers, and no makeup all the time. This is a natural 38-year-old woman not faking flawless features." And there were also quite a few comments obsessed with the Harry Potter merch, with one asking the hard-hitting question, "But what Hogwarts house are you?" In addition to embracing her no makeup days, Trachtenberg has also let her natural hair color shine. In February 2024, she shared another casual outdoors selfie, and this time some of her blonde roots were visible, as she admitted, "Sometimes I forget I'm a natural blonde." It's been a long time since Trachtenberg has really let any strands of blonde peek through, as her typically dark brown tresses have become her signature. At least in some of her early movies like Eurotrip, her blonde streaks are much more noticeable. As she noted to Us Weekly in 2011, "I'm naturally dirty blonde and I've worn a reddish brown for a bit. I feel sexier when I'm dark. I love how darker hair brings out my eyes and also complements my pale skin." In February 2023, Trachtenberg snapped a pic of herself wearing a shirt with the phrase, "Not for everyone," splashed across the front. She posted it on Instagram along with the hashtag #facts. Although her fresh-faced and relaxed selfies might not be for everyone, many fans chimed in to let her know they appreciate her natural posts. A few weeks earlier, Trachtenberg had posted another bare-faced selfie alongside Spy Kids alum Alexa Pena Vega at a hair salon. Evidently, some people thought it was okay to criticize her appearance, as one comment read, "Michelle, you look sick. Are you okay?" But Trachtenberg was quick to shut that down as she replied, "Explain to me how I look sick. Did you lose a calendar and not realize I'm not 14? I'm 38. How sad for you to leave such a comment."
That's the way you want to play it? That's how we'll play it.
Back in May 2020, Trachtenberg posted a black and white, fresh-faced selfie that was nothing but chic. She swapped out graphic tees for bare décolletage and a simple necklace. As ethereal and dreamy as the image was, the behind-the-scenes details were a little less glam, though incredibly relatable. Since it was the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, she opened up about how she'd been spending her time at home. As she revealed, "Throwback Thursday to 10 minutes ago when I attempted to get off the couch. Update, I am still on the couch, but I've decided to make pizza for breakfast." A number of fans showered Trachtenberg with praise in the comments, with one person remarking that she reminded them of Liv Tyler, while another declared, "She hasn't aged since 17 again, an ice princess. Like WTF?" Trachtenberg was serving confidence in March 2024 on Instagram when she posted another selfie along with the vibey caption, "Unicorns, Rhinestones, and Mood." In the outdoor picture, she posed in a blue and white jacket featuring a unicorn print, a gray shirt, and a pair of glam pink rhinestone sunglasses. She pulled her hair back in a low-key, effortless style, and besides maybe a small amount of lip tint, her face looked totally makeup-free. It's pretty much impossible to see Trachtenberg in a pair of oversized shades and not immediately think of her as Georgina Sparks in Gossip Girl.
Bless us, Father. I have a feeling we're about to sin.
Naturally enough, many of Trachtenberg's followers loved the look, and one of them even dropped a Georgina Sparks gif in the comments. Considering how many no-makeup selfies Trachtenberg posts on social media, she doesn't seem to care what anyone thinks about her choice to go barefaced. That was plenty clear when she posted a no-makeup selfie on an Instagram story along with the caption, "I've never had plastic surgery. This is my face, like it or not." She also added 2 middle finger emojis to really drive the point home. After she posted this story, the Michelle Trachtenberg subreddit dove into the discourse surrounding her appearance. Fans pointed out how the former child star has grown up to be stunning, while also insisting that her face is nobody's business but her own. As one person put it, she certainly doesn't need plastic surgery, nor does she need to justify herself to anyone. While another chimed in, "She is beautiful and no one has the right to trash her." In an Instagram selfie in March 2024, Trachtenberg offered a somewhat not safe for work message to her followers. While wearing a sweatshirt that read, "Are you kidding me?" in block letters, she looked directly into the lens to really underscore the point. For the caption, she repeated the sweatshirt's message and added a zany face emoji and the hashtag mood. It was a hit with her followers, with one of them cheering, "Michelle, you are so gorgeous like you always were. Just ignore the haters, honey." It wasn't clear if the sweatshirt and the caption were specifically referencing anyone or anything, but Trachtenberg certainly wasn't kidding around with this fabulous selfie. The light coming through the window, her hair falling around her face just so, and her piercing smize all hit the mark in a major way. Trachtenberg shared yet another effortlessly sweet mirror selfie on February 16, 2024, which showed off her Louis Vuitton phone case and some sparkly rings. She also appeared to not be wearing any makeup, and the caption brought it all home with the message, "Just a Warhol girl living in a Harry Potter world." Naturally enough, multiple followers took to the comments to address her love of The Boy Who Lived, with some people referencing the hit franchises she's been involved in as well. There's really nothing quite like seeing your favorite childhood stars all grown up and thriving. And one fan made that abundantly clear by shouting out, "I'll always love Georgina Sparks and Dawn Summers," while another just poured on the compliments by adding, "You look amazing, take care of yourself, and never let anybody put you down."
You pulled it out, girl!
A makeup-free Trachtenberg embraced her fabulously windswept tresses in a selfie posted in December 2023. The Ice Princess star posed outside in her pink rhinestone sunglasses and a cozy blue sweatshirt as the wind whipped around her. She summed up the season in her caption as she wrote, "Baby, it's cold outside." Without missing a beat, one of her followers replied, "And the world is much warmer with you in it, Michelle. Happy holidays." While some people might try to smooth out their hair before taking a selfie in the wind, Trachtenberg chose to instead rock the natural chill look. A few days later, she uploaded another windswept selfie while wearing a different pair of big sparkly shades, along with the caption, "My hair is giving you vibes." Her fans were all for it, with one commenting, "Long hair is the best kind of vibes." In January 2024, Trachtenberg posted a cozy goodnight selfie to wish sweet dreams to her Instagram followers. In the black and white snap, her face appeared to be totally bare, presumably because she was about to go to bed. Her followers shared their appreciation for how active she'd been on social media lately by wishing her sweet dreams in return. One of them asked her if her kitty sleeps with her, to which she responded, "Always." Trachtenberg has long been a proud cat lady, and her furry friends make regular appearances on her Instagram. These felines are beyond adorable, and their names are just as cute, as there's a tuxedo cat named Mr. Martini and a gray kitty named Sir Winston. There's nothing like a little sunshine to get the day going. In March 2024, Trachtenberg posed outside in a New York Yankees cap from Madonna's MDNA tour and a pair of big Gucci sunglasses. She was just hanging out in her backyard, but this combination of accessories would presumably do the trick if she were trying to keep a low profile while out running errands. So it makes sense that she captioned the post, Incognito NY. Alas, some of her Instagram followers believed that they could still spot her anywhere with or without the hat and sunglasses. As one of them put it, "Hey Harriet, are you on a spy mission?" We imagine that Trachtenberg appreciated that reference, as Harriet the Spy holds a special place in her heart. As she admitted to Entertainment Weekly in 2016, "I still have her yellow plastic binoculars that say Harriet the Spy on my library console with different books and memories. I also have the original book by Louise Fitzhugh on my desk to always inspire me. My love of writing came from reading and being Harriet the Spy. Writing changes people's worlds."
It's really neat to have a diary because you could just write down everything in it and no one will ever know.
Clearly, Trachtenberg's makeup-free selfies get plenty of love from her fans. And when she posts one of those selfies with one of her cats, it takes things to another whole level. In February 2024, she shared a super cute pic with one of those very felines. The snap featured Mr. Winston front and center as Trachtenberg peeked out from behind him. Even though less than half of her face was visible, it was clear that she wasn't wearing any makeup. As she wrote in the caption, "Starlight, star bright, Sir Winston makes his wish tonight." Unsurprisingly, her followers couldn't resist the adorableness, with one person commenting, "I absolutely love that you're a cat person." Another commenter called Winston iconic. In another furry Instagram post from December 2023, Trachtenberg unveiled a ridiculously charming picture of Sir Winston posing on a chair along with the caption, "Mumsy, you know I have photo approval."